Hi, it's Kamil here. In this video I'd like to tell you what I think is the best present, the best gift you can give to your children, to any children. Now, I looked at the society, I studied it quite a lot, and I was wondering what's the biggest issue that most people face, if not all people. And my observation is, so it's me, I am affected by this, and everyone around me is affected. We have been programmed to be afraid of so-called failure, of making mistakes. We were programmed to be basically, yes, afraid of making mistakes by the educational system. We've been graded, teachers were scoring us, oh, you made a mistake, so I lower your marks. And people are terrified of making mistakes, and that's what is stopping people from actually progressing in life, from making a successful business, from making a successful career, from doing things that they love, from being happy, from expressing their love to the people around them, because they're afraid that someone might say something, do something, and and that's a mistake, it's a failure, oh my God, what's wrong with me, why have I done it, and so on and so on. And we all live in this perpetual hell, you know. So what can you do? What gift can you give to your children? It's very obvious. Teach them to celebrate mistakes. Whenever you do something with your children and they make a mistake, you just go, yes, you've made a mistake. You're one step closer, you know, to your success. Because remember, every so-called failure really doesn't exist in nature. It's just the concept in our mind. So every so-called failure in a mistake is actually the other side of the coin. Because you cannot have a success without making lots of mistakes on the way, or lots of so-called failures. So really you need failures. Failure or mistakes are an element, inseparable element of every success. You need those things. So every time your child makes a mistake, you just go, yeah, another mistake, you are so a step closer. Teach them that, celebrate with them. The same with you. If you make a mistake, celebrate with your children. Yeah, I made a mistake. Obviously you don't need to be so enthusiastic every time, but it helps. Be enthusiastic about this, like really, like, yes, I made a mistake, now I'm a step closer. I'm one mistake closer, I'm one failure closer. I would even encourage you not to use the word failure at all, because failure is just a mistake in itself. It doesn't exist in nature. Failure is just, we think that we did something wrong, that's why we call it a failure. But really there is no failure. It's just another step towards our destination, to our success. So eliminate the word failure and never ever again say I failed. Okay, because it's so disempowering. You haven't failed, you just haven't produced the results you wanted yet. And that's it. And you cannot know, if it's something that you haven't done before, especially something you haven't done before, you cannot know how long it will going to take you, or what route to take, or what steps to take. So do not beat yourself up because it didn't work the way you intended. You just made some progress, you made a lesson, you made so-called mistake, and you correct this. You drive a car, you turn here, you turn there, you then turn maybe more, and that's how you get to your destination driving a car. You don't say you made a mistake because you, I don't know, turned the steering wheel 1 millimeter too far, or I don't know, or too little, because then you correct it. It's the same with mistakes. So you make a mistake, you go, yes! Your children do it, you go, yes! And tell every teacher in the school that you don't want them to actually penalize children for making mistakes. Tell your politicians, tell everyone else. You want the educational system to be changed, because it doesn't serve anyone. It doesn't serve me, you, your children. It doesn't serve our society. It keeps us enslaved. It keeps us, you know, away from our true happiness, true self-expression and love. So will you take that on? Please, in the name, you know, of all human beings, I'm asking you, please start celebrating making mistakes, okay? Now, for those who will say, yeah, so why don't I make mistakes on purpose? A mistake, which has been done on purpose, is not a mistake, because this is what you wanted and that's what you did. A mistake is only something that you do by accident and it's not what you wanted. That's a mistake. If you do it on purpose, it's not a mistake anymore. Okay? Is that clear? Does it help? Alright then, so let's celebrate mistakes. Yes! Cool, see you in the next video.